We're live. Wonder why you went away.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Yeah, I got you.
I can't. I don't see me. All I see is a little stick man. I see this little white man. It's not me.
You see me stuck right here. Moving like Max Headroom.
What's going on, everybody? I don't think anybody's here yet, but
Nah, we probably ran them off last week by not having anything.
that's all right. They'll be all right. They still love us.
They'll get notifications soon.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. When is the sale up in Virginia is coming up, isn't it, in May?
Yeah, I forget what the date. I know it's May.
No, I think it's before May. Actually,
Is it?
I don't remember the one in Kevin's area. My buddy wants me to sell up there. He always wants me to sell up there, but I won't go. There's Timothy Doyle. What's up, Tim? What's going on, Lisa? I believe that's Lisa. My postal lady's name is Lisa, and she's super cool. The lady at my main post office. She's super.
First weekend of May.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm. So he tried to get you up here and sell. Where's he going to set up at?
I don't know where he goes.
Well, last year he was out there, dude. He was in the field. Uh, just south of Mr. Carl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where we met
Yeah.
Mr. Call.
Well, no, not that one. Not the
Okay.
one, but just a little
A
further
little
down the
lower.
road.
A little
That
lower
bigger
down.
field. There's a bigger field out there.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you get close down to the bottom.
I told Jason, I said, you would do better like on one of the side road, not on a side road, but like those fields, because a lot of people don't go in those fields.
Well, last year I will say he had a good spot because he was dead up front. Like
Oh, okay.
first, like where it's that field where you park and like you can park on one side, you can park. Yeah, it's one of
You know what happens, Eric, with those places is they all blend in together.
the
So I'm mixing in spaces with 127, with
oh
Virginia,
yeah, yeah.
and my head is like, oh yeah, I remember that place, but it's not even the same show. So I'm just to the point where, oh yeah, yep, I forget them all.
Yeah. I can, once I get on a sale, it all comes back to me, man. I start thinking
Hmm.
about who's what, where. Like, I just kind of, one of those things.
Good morning, everyone.
Do you expect sales to stay or drop a little due to the world events and gas money? Who knows, man? Like, I, I've, I used to think I could stay on top and predict things. I think it's like everything else, depending on what you're selling and what people need. Like that's just what it is.
It's going to be more of a need market than a want market. The holiday is the want market, and the summertime becomes want market. But income tax is a little bit of both. But you guys know how it is. There's a need market and a want market with reselling, and if the gas goes up like that and all these stores go up, they're gonna come to eBay because they're gonna think it's cheaper. I
Yeah,
promise you.
yeah. I think it's just one of them things that, like everything else, it depends on what you're selling. Some things have higher demand no matter what, and some people. Well, and truthfully, I mean, just think we ultimately we live in a consumer nation. They're gonna buy because they buy. That's what people do.
Wiggle Room 9 has a question.
Who sells vinyl records? I've started to tackle a huge collection, mostly classical. Um, I have sold vinyl records, mostly on live selling. But
I've seen some guy. I've seen Kevin and A couple of those guys sell. Well, I mean, Kevin doesn't do Whatnot anymore, but I've seen people doing them on Whatnot and do pretty decent with them.
Yeah, I do know that there are some classical ones that are better than others. I mean, I've sold them otherwise. Like, it's funny. One of the first things I bought was a huge Time Life jazz record thing, and I've got one left. That was like when I first started reselling. I probably had like 40 of those things. I've got one left that never sold for whatever reason. But I know that there are certain. The problem with records is like everything else. You got to research it to know what you actually have. There may be multiple releases. Grading, I know nothing about. Like I'm always like playable condition or not playable condition. That's kind of what look for
I
deep scratches.
I
Like
I
scratch.
try to I try to tell people this, and it's not even from my own experience. Just a friend of mine was selling a bunch of stuff and joined one of these Facebook groups and started selling all the Star Wars stuff on a Facebook group and crushed it. Every Wednesday they would do like Wacky Wednesday, and they would just do a sale at like say 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Joining one of those vinyl Facebook groups would just look into that because they have days where you can list some on there, and they'll send you PayPal or Cash App or whatever. And
yeah.
once everybody gets to know you, because they are the market there. They're the market, or even the end user at that point, because they're collectors, which you could do better than um, eBay. And there'll be people in there that are nerds, and they will tell you everything you have and don't have.
I did that when I first started selling on eBay because if you guys remember, like if some of you were around, I bought a bunch of toys, a bunch of action figures. Like that was my first major purchase. And so some of that stuff I didn't know, I couldn't find. And so I joined one of those groups and man, people nerd out on there. Like you send out pictures. Does anybody know who this is? They're like, like 500 messages.
Yep.
You've, yeah, for sure. I will say some hellos. Lisa, Timothy, good to see you guys. Cosmic Thrifter, thanks for being here. Um, respect to you guys. Colby, good to see you. How is the house going? Diane, good to see you. Timothy, the house is coming along. I installed cabinets and I put luan in the floor, meaning that we're going to start laying flooring tomorrow, actually. So hopefully, and by I don't know how long that flooring is going to take. It's some that I've not used before. It's pretty heavy duty, but it's like the huge. They're 9 inches by 6 foot long, like vinyl plank stuff. So we'll see how how that goes down. I mean, I've done like the normal standard, like usually 3 or 4 feet pieces, but 6 feet is a little. Yeah, wiggle room. I understand. I get that. Be happy with $1 a record or even less. Yeah, bulk sales may be the way to go too.
Oh, it's
Hey,
always good.
don't forget with records you can ship it media mail if it saves you any money, but a lot of times it don't these days. I would say the best investment I made when I was selling records was record boxes. Those helped quite a bit.
To organize them.
Yeah, well, like they have these record boxes for shipping
Oh,
that'll hold up
oh,
like
oh,
five. Are you can ship one or you can ship like five,
what's
and
up, Justin? Or
it
Molly?
got a corrugated folding system to where you
Mhm,
can
mhm.
adjust how many you put in there. And
So you buy them flat. You buy them flat, and then you fold them
yeah,
to you assemble them. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they have like the basically, yeah, yeah. They
I don't mean this the way people are gonna take it, but now that you said it, what is everybody's opinion on the boxes you have to build? I know you build every box. I don't need a wise guy in the chat, but like like the white ones, almost like a baseball card box, where it's a little bit more. Like, any opinions on nose boxes over regular boxes?
Like this kind, you can't see it.
No. Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I think it depends on what you're shipping.
they're very good for stuff, but I just hate the extra 30 seconds it takes to build them.
Hey, it's either that or I'm cutting down a monster box, like
Yep.
one or the
Yep.
other. So,
Yep.
do
Yep.
you want to be a builder or a destroyer, Leroy?
I want to. I'm a demo guy. I did demo for. I'm a selective demo.
Yeah, there you go. It's good to see you guys. I actually stopped by Ott's yard sale last week.
Oh, you get to see. I only see Justin once a year now. If I show up.
Their competition. Not that they need any help with buying, but their competition is moving to Virginia. So uh,
Mhm.
his yard sale buddy is moving to Virginia. So,
Justin has no competition.
oh, I know. I told him I didn't even bother going to Elizabeth City anymore because I knew.
Mm.
Of course, they're on the brink, man. They're on the brink of really big things. So it's he's fixing to make a trip to California, from what I understand. He needs somebody to ride shotgun, Leroy.
Yeah. Go in the other room.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a shipping company. Oh man.
Christian's just talking to you. I can go in the other room. All right.
Up leaving today. Gotcha. You got booted, Leroy.
Yeah, Christian has a class to do, so I'm
Uh,
just gonna try to do this a little bit everywhere. I don't know what my background looks like. I'm laying down on the bed. I can't see my.
7,000 records. Yo. I imagine you would be happy with another piece thing.
Oh yeah, 7,000. I think we got 3,000.
Your mic is kind of quiet, Leroy.
My mic is quiet.
Yeah, it might have been.
My
Yeah,
hand on my head.
yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I got a few things to ship today, but not a ton.
I have nothing.
This is a loafing day, literally. Leroy's
Yeah,
like,
I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to go. I'm kicked out of my own house. I might go in the dog catcher van.
yeah. When I showed up there, garage sale, like I didn't have much time either, but man, I got out there. They were mobbed. Outdoors.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
It's beautiful outside.
nice.
I forgot he had a test today. So, and usually he's fine. He just puts his headset on, but he needs to talk to the teacher. So, um,
Oh, I gotcha. You froze now. Might have lost you. Oh, you're back. I can say you froze.
Am I still frozen?
Nah, you're good now. Won't have to pay for the Y membership dealing with those records. 13-inch cube boxes weighing about 50 pounds a piece. Yo. That's the one thing about records. Those things are not light for sure.
No.
Timothy Doyle, list easier could help with those. I would filter by artist, type of music, label, company. There you go.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a great way. I mean, list easier from everything I've seen. Using it for media is probably one of the better applications. So if you took a picture of
Yeah, Scott does it. A lot of those guys.
yeah, the front, the back, the record, both sides, that's probably all you need. Then you could load it and sort it by four pictures, and it probably would get you headed in the right direction. Yeah, that's true too, Timothy. Yeah, if you did lot them up by that artist type of music or label company. Weather's turning here in Illinois. Sales floodgates are opening up like five estate sales this week. Coming time to start getting a bit more picky. Not enough time at overhead to pillage them all. Yeah.
That is a good. That is a very good comment. A lot of people don't realize that when you get better at this, and even if you have unlimited money, you have to start slowing down and not jumping on anything and look at sell through rates and all that stuff. So that whoever said that, that is amazing. Like that's so smart because it is. You have a lot of sales. You can't get to them all. You financially, you don't want to buy them all, or you're never going to list them all. So you got to get a little bit more picky and see what is going to sell for you. And I mean, I do the same thing. I'll go to sales and I'll like want to buy everything, and then when the good stuff comes up, I'm broke. What's up, Tim?
Hey guys.
Hey man.
Recovering from Camden's first birthday, and my ass is getting kicked from daylight savings. And I got like 36 things I gotta pack today, so fun day.
I gotcha.
Ah,
You must have been running auctions, huh?
um, not only like 11 of them are auctions.
Wow.
Yeah, everything else is eBay. So,
When you work eBay, eBay works you.
all right, let's rock and roll. How about you, gentlemen? How are you guys doing?
Good.
Hanging in there.
Leroy got kicked
I
out
get kicked. I get
Kicked
kicked out
out
of
of
my own
what?
house.
the house
Like really kicked out, or like kicked out like?
No.
for the next
No.
couple of hours
Okay.
or
Yeah,
hour.
my son's doing the pre-test, so I got to. I forgot he had it today, and he normally he just does it with his headset, but he has to be able to talk to the teacher online. And I'm probably more comfortable in my van than I am anywhere else in my house, so I'm sitting in the van.
Why not at the warehouse?
I didn't feel like going up there today.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to ship. I don't list anymore. I quit listing.
What do you mean you quit listing?
I haven't listed in like 34 days.
What were you doing, Leroy?
Yeah, just just a lot. A lot of stuff's going on.
I feel you, man. I
A
feel you.
lot of stuff.
I'm
I'm
right
still
there
doing
with
the
you,
flea market.
pal. Right there with you.
I'm still doing the flea market, and that's been pretty good. So
Good. Yeah, I mean things are starting to warm up a little bit. Although here in DC, you get like the fake spring. It gets to like
yeah,
80
yep.
degrees, and then the next day it's gonna be 32. So
Just like the Indian summer you guys get in October.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
How many of your items are card stuff that's easy?
Uh, about half.
Oh, that's good.
I got some glass. I got some pottery. I got a couple of shirts. I got some jewelry. I got some artwork. A nice little mismatch, mismatch, mix match of things.
Nice.
I really am like, it's that point of the year where you're just, I really just want to source again, like yard sale, flea market sourcing. I'm like itching for the season to start again.
Yeah, it's been. I haven't bought anything in a little while myself, but on
I
purpose.
went into the thrift store yesterday and it was just like depressing.
I just can't do thrift shops at all. I just can't do them.
It's crazy, man. My little guy here on the beach, he kills it at the thrift store, but he's in there every day, twice a day. So,
I think
Cernoch Junior.
it's interesting. It's interesting you said that, right? Because I was thinking about this yesterday when I was in the thrift store. I'm just like, do I really want to spend like 3 hours in here, like trying to like find like the hidden gem for like $50 of profit, right? Like that's how like my mindset was, and you think about like that's the one thing about yard sales and flea markets, right? You can crush it and get home and have at least half the day left to
yeah.
do whatever you need to do as far as like listing, shipping, stuff like that, or just spend time with your family. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the big differences that we never really talk about as resellers, but between um, sourcing like at thrift stores and sourcing like at yard sales and flea markets.
Yeah, I mean that guy he'll usually get 5 or 6 items a day, but he lives pretty close to the particular thrift store. And I will say this: like when I used to thrift every day when I first was early on at this, if you go in your thrift store every day, I mean for me it's in and out 10 minutes because I can already tell what's been moved, like what's new, what's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
So I mean that would be the only advantage I'd see to going way more often is like you could shop it way faster. Like
for
used to be
sure.
my run was Saturdays. I would go. We had one thrift store that had half off every Saturday. So what I would do is Saturdays I would go hit yard sales all the way up the beach. Like it was so you've seen it, Tim. It's like one road up, one road back, the same for
Yeah,
the kids. So I would hit yard sales all the way up north, and thrift stores don't open till 9. So like as soon as the thrift stores would open, I would hit that half off thrift store and hit every thrift store on the way home. Like
Yeah.
that was like my little circuit. So then same thing. I'm home before lunch, and I've got the half the day ahead, and I've got a pretty decent haul at that point.
Yeah.
But I also was in those thrifts like 4 days a week. So even coming in there on a Saturday, I'm like, I already know like this ain't new, this ain't new, this ain't new.
Yeah.
The good day here was Mondays.
And you could do that at the flea market as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know going with Leroy, like I'm stopping at every little thing. He's running to different folks because he's like, yeah, I can skip these 6, 7, 8 guys. I'll roll on to the next 3 guys, skip another 5 guys. Like he just keep cruising. I'm over there trying to negotiate with somebody. He's like, that guy ain't gonna do anything for you. Of course, you also know me. Challenge accepted. If you say he's not gonna do it,
Exactly. Exactly.
I was like,
It's horrible. But the thing is, he gets it. He gets the deals. If you tell me no, you're not going to go down $3, I'm out. Like I got more things I can do, and then I'll see it for 3 weeks later, and I'll say, hey, will you go down $5 now? Oh, well, you said only 3 last week. Well, listen, it's been 3 weeks.
yeah. I mean, every once in a great while, somebody will give me the flat out refusal, but most of the time, I'm able to do something, get a little something.
I do it. I do it at the flea market. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for $3. I did it for $3. Oh, you come on! You're not going to sell it. I was like, no, I'll wait. I'll wait till it sells. I'm good. So have a good day. Thank you so much.
Yeah. We're supposed to go out to my father-in-law's this weekend, and so I'm hoping. I don't know when their little flea market opens there. I mean, it looks like I say little. It looks pretty big, but they've been closed like all winter. I'd never even noticed that thing before. There's a guy that has a thrift store like near where my father-in-law's at. That he's a storage clean out guy, and dude, I've figured out all he cares about is furniture and TVs, dude. That's all he cares about: TVs and furniture. So that might be a little option. But like someone said in here earlier, I'm
Probably go back in the
more
house.
picky about that stuff now.
I'm picky about everything. So, the one thing too is I'm like the way that doing cards so much now has changed the way that I source regular stuff is crazy. Cause y'all know I was cheap before, right? But now I'm used to buying like coming home and having like 200 something cards and spending like 60, 70 cents per card, right? And so like now I'm like I gotta spend like $5 on something. Like I don't know if how I feel about this.
Yeah.
Like what do I do? Like I couldn't even fathom like spending $20 on an item. Like how much would something have to not profit, but how much would something have to sell for you to spend $20 on it?
$20.
And let's say it has a good sell through rate. So let's say a 60% sell through rate. Not bad, not great, but good. 60% sell through rate. The item costs $20. How much does it have to sell for? Not profit, but sell for on eBay for you to buy it.
Mm,
It's a good question, right?
yeah. Yeah, like I said, with a good sell through, Probably. I mean, for me, probably $100 to be honest. Like that's probably about where I'm at. Because if you're talking about just selling, then
Fees.
yeah. I mean, so you're thinking like for me that would be a triple up, maybe 3x.
Yeah, I think I'd probably be at 60% sell through rate. I think I'd probably be at like the absolute lowest would probably be like $75 for me.
Yeah.
Think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I can do
Right?
that.
Chris Hall says $50.
See, can't do it. I
It depends how quick it sells. If it's selling in 2 weeks,
but
then
that's why I
yeah.
said like a
He
sixty
said
percent sell
60%
through
sell
rate.
through. Yeah. I mean, I would at that I would do some more research. Like if it was in the $50 and $60 range, I would definitely do a lot more research.
If it was, I will tell you this too: the size of the item would have a lot to do with it also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Like if it was something small, like I could put in a drawer, like I might get a little lower than 75. I can't see the chat, so I'm curious what other people are saying.
Okay, so Chris Hall said $50. Colby says thinking cheap is safe, but it can limit opportunity. I paid 120 this weekend and sold the purse the same day for $200. Kelly just says good morning. Timothy Doyle says 3 or 4x is what he looks for. At least looking at the season coming up, if hot, then or not. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess for me, and two, like you say, if you're talking like ones and twos, like you know, if you're talking like, hey, this is something I can buy, and I know it's going to sell because I've sold it before. I know what I'm doing. It doesn't require a lot of research. It doesn't have. I mean, I guess for me, like then I would at that low of margin, it would need to be clean. It would need to be working.
Yeah, great point too.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to put any work into it. I could like put it on the hood of my car,
Yeah.
take a picture, Photoshop, Photoroom it, and list it right there.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I mean, I think that's some of the stuff too. Like, how much work is going to have to go into it? How difficult, like Leroy said, how big is it? How difficult is it going to be to ship? Like, I think honestly, I think early on we all, I mean, because how many of you guys have bought something? You're like, man, this is going to have a good profit margin. And then A, it's not working. B, like you're like, oh gosh, it took me forever to find out what this actually is. Or you look up real quick and then you find out that one you got's not the same one.
yeah,
Like
I,
there's,
I'll tell you what I do in that case. If I'm not sure if it's not something that's not custom to me, what I do is I actually will comp it as parts or repair.
yeah,
And what will I make off of the lowest value of that? The
all right,
lowest value of that I can, if I buy it for 20, I can sell it for 70. But if it does work, I can sell for 170. And
yeah, 60% sell through rate on golf is good. Uh, that's the one thing. Chris Hall sells a lot of golf clubs, so yeah, that's not bad when you're talking that area.
yeah. I'll tell you another thing though too. It's like it's not even necessarily being cheap about what I want to buy, right? Like how much money I want to spend. But I don't. I've gotten so far away from listing cheap items. Like if I can get it in bulk and maybe I get back into like consistently live selling, which I don't do anymore as far as non cards because the shipping is so brutal in live selling.
Yeah. Um,
But like
Buster
I don't want
had
to
did
buy
I
something that I
overpay?
have to list that's going to be under $20. And that's pushing it. I really don't want to buy anything that I have to list that's under like $25. Unless it's like a shirt or a hat. Something that's easy. But I'm just like I'm so far gone like that nickel and diming stuff. Like the time that I'm getting starting to focus much more on time. I don't know if it's because I have a kid now,
Yeah,
but like it's just the time is it's so much. I don't want to have to clean nothing. I don't want to have to test nothing. Like I don't want to do anything. but source, photograph, list, ship. Like all that extra stuff for like $5, $7, it's not worth the time for me anymore.
Yeah, Brandon says I think it comes from the mind of card sellers. When you know you can turn $1 into 20 or 25 consistently, it's hard to tie up $100 to make 50. When in your mind, you know you could turn $100 into 2,000 to 2,500 buying dollar items.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colby says we bought a 30 Leatherman on clearance from Sam's, only like 6 to 9 profit each at 20 a head. Risky, but in a week they sold them all. Big source bill, but quick turnaround. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Buster had a question for you, Tim. I got a 10x, a 10x 1991 upper deck football chasing the Montana Auto. 3x 91 upper deck high series Hank Chase. 3x 91 upper deck low series chasing the Nolan, a sealed 89 Fleer baseball, and a 91 action pack upper deck football. 350 was the you think you ever paid 350? Is that what you paid? 350?
I mean, I would imagine I would think yes that you probably overpaid a little bit because like those cards that you're putting for like the chase are so hard to hit. But I mean, if the comp is there, then maybe you have to check. You have to check the some. I don't know what that stuff is selling for. Right now sealed. To be perfectly honest with you, but I wouldn't pay that much money. I would have probably paid like I would have probably been like, I'll give you $10 a box.
He said comps were close.
Yeah. So yeah, then no, I wouldn't have done it because I don't do close to comps. I want to be as far away from the comp as possible.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it for fun, aren't you opening it for fun, Buster?
Kobe, I've done some of that stuff before though. RA, like quick turns. I've definitely done that before. I mean, that's really the thing is how fast can you sell it, how much work you have to put into it. That's
Yeah. What's up, 540?
for fun, for something to do at the bar for my podcast, is what he said.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go. 18 boxes for fun at 350 is cheaper than blasters today.
Absolutely.
So if you're opening for fun, it's a decent price, is what Brandon.
Yeah. For sure. There's no doubt about that.
I actually bought a Pokemon box the other day. I was at Walmart. MJ Holden was standing there. There was like three other guys, and I just looked it up real quick. I was like, "Whoa!"
I haven't bought a box since Skybox.
It was a double up.
1990s, 91 Skybox where if the market's flooded. That's the last time I bought a box.
All right, Buster. We'll see you, buddy.
See you, Buster.
Yeah, Colby, I've done that before too. He said he made the listing in the store and sold them before he left the parking lot. Yeah, yeah. A long time ago, Colton turned me on to that poop and flamingo that year, and I sold those things man before I could get them off the shelf. Really, definitely before I checked out, they were sold.
Mm-hmm.
They were 14 to 60 is what it was. But like I said,
I know guys at the flea market. They'll go around, they'll shop for 2 hours. They'll go to their car. They'll list for an hour. They go back. They shop for another hour. By the time they leave that flea market 4 hours later, all 20 items are listed.
yeah, that's the way to do it for sure.
Not me. I gotta have a light box, a perfect perfect pitches, and I gotta have two screens, and
Oh yeah. We got guys cutting down trees in our yard today. We have a gumball tree in the front yard.
mm,
Yeah, that thing's got to go.
that's not cheap.
Yeah. Airbnb. That's an Airbnb expense.
Hmm.
Actually, $1,500, man, for two trees is pretty cheap here. I asked him about the pine tree we have out front there. That thing's probably like it's huge, and it's near the power line. He's like, "Yeah, that'd probably be a car." I was like, "We probably weren't going to be doing that one."
No, I was helping my buddy sell his stuff on Sunday at the flea market, and he had a big blowout sale, like a dollar sale, and we made like probably like $900 in like 3 hours. And he's like, "Oh, I need you every weekend." I said, "You couldn't afford me, and I don't want to, and I wouldn't, I don't want to do that." He goes, "No, I'll drop you off the stuff." I said, "No, if you're not doing it with me, and I gotta have responsibility over it, I'm not interested. I like doing it for fun, and of course, money is good, but I'm not doing it. I don't want that. I'll do it myself." It's nice selling somebody else's stuff, but they think that $50 an hour is, you know, and this is my good buddy. Like I don't care, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's just that $50 an hour, or you can sell your own stuff. You know, like you get a lot of stuff. I'll be more than happy to help you, but don't go buying it because you think I'm going to sell it. No, I'm not being mean. Just
So many things.
I'll do side work. I can do everything Eric does. I don't like to do it. I don't want the responsibility. But if you're going to buy me lunch and you're going to pay me too, and I can have fun doing it, yeah, I'll do it once a year. I love landscaping. I did landscaping for 15 years. But I got one house that I spread 5 yards of mulch every year. I go in the morning, they give me breakfast, we pray, I have lunch, they pay me, I go home, and I see them again next year. That's it.
Yeah, Leroy, if you want to come and install some flooring, I'll buy you lunch for sure. Uh,
Hold on a second. Hold on.
yeah, Tennessee, that tree's huge, bro. That pine tree's so big. I mean, I can't wrap my arms around it. Pretty big. One thing about it, though, it's not leaning towards our house. It's leaning towards the power line. So I guess if it takes out the power line, they'll have to come and deal with it. I'm gonna get tweaked out there. Make sure there's
Knew it worked.
No, Eric, I'm not going to your house for lunch to work for you. Ah, you know when your mom calls you and you just got off the phone with her an hour ago in the middle of the day and you're like, it's not hello, hey, how are you? It's what's wrong. All right.
I'll tell you what, these damn gas prices got me in a frenzy right now.
I know what it is where I am. It must be 375 where you are.
It's getting close. I saw 369 yesterday.
Mm.
And you
And
know gas is expensive when I go down to the streets in the hood and it's 330. I don't even want to know where it is and everywhere else.
where is it where everybody else is? I'm at about 325.
And the
I'm
nice areas of DC, it's getting close to like $4 right now.
I can imagine where it is where Eric is.
It's
540
crazy. I filled up my tank for $2.60, and like when I went back to go fill it up, it was like 325. I was like, "What the hell? Y'all are killing
540
me out here."
540 said 390, 350, 349. Who said 410? 415? Chris
Ooh, that's got to be California or Arizona or something like that.
Kelly's at 299. Diane Matthews is at 345.
Gee.
I'm in Cali, she said.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
Thank God we're not to buy formula anymore. Hell, of a lot cheaper to buy a 2 gallon of whole milk, bro.
Cheaper to buy gas than formula.
No, I'm just saying. I'm glad I don't have to buy formula anymore.
No, now you gotta buy chicken wings and steak.
Well, yeah, not the chicken's not that bad because it goes a long way, like one pack of chicken. You know what I'm saying?
You realize you have to get him in a sport because when he goes to college, he can eat for free.
Oh yeah.
So,
But yeah, he's pretty much eating and whatever now. He's not like picky. Josie be making like chicken, avocado, rice, and beans and carrots, and he just mix it all up and feed it to him. He eat it.
yep. Yep.
I mean, I'll tell you what though, like because I went grocery shopping this week because we had people, friends and family staying with us this weekend for the boy's birthday.
Yep.
Man, Aldi is a lifesaver, bro. Aldi is a lifesaver. You can go to Aldi with $100 and get a whole lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Costco, though, on the other hand, not so, not so
Yeah.
much.
See, I disagree.
See, Costco to me is kind of a scam
No, no.
because you gotta buy so much of it. Like
No,
I went to Costco to get something for Josie, and while I was there, she's like, "I need 2 lemons and 2 limes." They only sell lemons and limes. I buy 5 pounds.
well, then you don't need 5 pounds of lemons from Costco.
But I'm just saying, like that's how they get you. They make you
But,
gotta
but,
buy
if you-
things in these large quantities.
but if you're buying eggs, and eggs will last in your fridge for a month and a half, then
For
you
sure.
buy their eggs. If you buy chicken, then you separate it, you put it in the bags, and you're saving a third.
That's why it depends on what you're getting. But I'll tell you, I went there and Josie's like, I need you to buy some meat,
Yeah,
like beef, like steak, like she's like they sell it in this tube. I'm like, there's no tube, Josie. She's like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
just show me the meat section.
Uh huh.
Bro, when I tell you, it was like everything in the meat section, like beef, steak,
With
and all that,
$89.
$100. I'm like, Josie, we are not eating. This is not happening.
My favorite there is salmon. I buy the salmon at Costco. It
That's
costs me
exactly
20.
why I bought the salmon.
It costs me $22. I cut it up and I eat it 3 times.
That's literally what we had for dinner last night.
And then like the chicken breast in the 3 packs and stuff. I like that too.
I mean, it's good for like water.
Where Eric, we're having a conversation about gas prices. For one, you missed that one.
Yeah.
What's gas prices on the island?
$2.99.
Oh,
Whoa,
living the
Yeah.
good life, Eric.
that's cheaper than me.
Actually, $2.89 with my
Upside.
no Shell rewards.
Gotcha.
Dude, I went a couple weeks back to Virginia Pads, and man, I got gas for 2.38.
Yeah, a
Yeah, but
couple weeks
before
back,
we had the
but
war.
I was paying $2.40 for gas too.
Well, it's crazy. Our gas jumped to like 3.39, and then it went back down to 2.99. So
Oh,
who knows?
Tim, they might have a pipeline that goes right into the Outer Banks.
Not usually, bro. Usually we're way more expensive than inland. Hey, I tell you what it is. It's taxes. Virginia's gas used to always be cheaper than us, but they got a new governor. They got a new tax law. That junk jumped right on up. It's- yeah, because every state taxes their gas different. Oh yeah. How am I holding up since Miami Dolphins dumped the dead weight? I'm about the same expectation of the Dolphins as I usually am right, over the past 20 years.
I mean, you guys got the best quarterback on the free agent market,
Yeah.
and you guys got him for a good deal too. It wasn't a lot of money.
Hey, he's still playing for the Dolphins, bro.
You might be able to keep Jalen Waddle now.
Yeah. Brandon said, be careful talking about Virginia taxes. You might have to pay taxes for talking about taxes. Oh, man. The Miami Packers is what Chris says. Oh, man.
I got all these damn empty boxes from Camden's birthday in the hair. Look at this.
Man, you took the best toys away from him.
Did they come with? Did they come with receipts? If you go cash those back in, you could pay a couple light bills. That's what my family used to do. I never saw my presents. Oh, we're gonna put them in the other room. No, they brought them back to the store. You laugh.
No, I know. That's why I laugh. I know what you're saying.
Nice. It was always
Nah,
funny
his
from
all the homies from the all the day one homies from the neighborhood. They all got him. They all got him stuff, and like they're all like super excited. Like everybody like competing. Like which uncle is gonna give him the best present. You know what I'm saying? He had a good time, man. It was fun. We had a pinata for the kids. We set up a little moon bounce.
Jeez.
Got an eBay message. See what this is about.
If they if they did birthday
Dark
parties like
breeding.
they if they did birthday parties like they did when I was a kid, everybody would have COVID and herpes because they used to do bobbing for apples.
Oh, we used to do that stuff, man.
No,
Hey, nah, we're that different generations, man.
I heard a guy. He said that's not germ diseases or germs. He goes, that's just immunity. That's just getting immunity.
Yeah. I tell them all the time to eat some dirt.
Yeah.
Y'all just need to eat some dirt every now and then. All right.
Like I just wish people read. Like it would just make my life a lot easier.
What if they can't read?
Well, good point, Leroy. But like, then if you cannot read, you should put that in the message first. I cannot read. When will this item ship? I would not be upset with that.
What I love is when you send an offer, or they send you an offer, you wait for them to pay because they still ain't paid,
And then they
and
ask you when
then
they're shipping. When you're shipping.
as soon as the moment they pay, how quickly can you ship this? I could have shipped it 2 days ago, but now I have an inconvenience fee. We're just going to add a day on. Timothy said, but then they have to read your message.
Yeah. Good point.
Man, I had a guy yesterday. He wanted to buy something. He's overseas. He said, if you could just lower, if you could just lower the price to this, including shipping, I would buy it. And I was like, no, you're
I saw
overseas,
somebody.
man.
I saw somebody post a picture the other day of a guy who eBay message, and the guy was like, "Can you send this to me before I pay for it? I want to see if I want it or not. And then once if I want it, I'll pay you after." I'm like, dog, that you like. I want to know if that's ever worked for that person.
Can I have a hamburger today and pay you on Tuesday? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ain't no telling, man. There's definitely people that, yeah, they're trying. They're trying.
Oh yeah.
Colby said he listed green 14-inch round vase. Customer asked, how big is it? Uh, uh, Leroy. Leroy said, attention chat. I cannot read, so Eric and Tim are going to have to read your messages. This is my disclaimer. Have a good day. Timothy Doyle said he would respond in 15 inches minus 1 inch.
No, it is true though. I'll be honest with you. I actually have that in my eBay listing. I tell them, hey, listen, if the grammar is not correct on this and you don't understand what it says, please message me. We're not perfect. We might mess up the listing. Like, look at the pictures. The pictures don't lie.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a guy there the other day. So I listed this, basically CB radio, right? So it has the connection on the back, right? And the guy sent me a message. Let me see if I can find it. Because it was kind of funny because the guy was like cracking on my listing, and I was like, "Bro, what's wrong with it?" Like that, I put that it had this on there. Let me see if I can find it. You guys would laugh. Uh, where are you, messages? Yeah, here he is. So I listed this transceiver radio. So in the listing, it says the radio has a jack connector. Now, I'll just be honest. I used AI to create this listing, and I just looked at it, and I was like, "Yeah, jack connector is where it plugs in the back of the unit, right?" Some CB radios I buy do not have that. They have wires just hanging out in the back, and you have to hotwire that thing. Like so, I put it in there. So the guy says, "Greeting. I'm so very very happy to learn from the astoundingly helpful description that this radio has a jack connector. Until then, I was worried I was going to have to crack open the case and twist the wires together. Please continue to rely on AI to write your descriptions for you. They're very, very helpful." So I sent him a thing back. I was like, "Thanks for the vote of confidence on AI. You are actually the first one to ever mention or comment on that fact out of the thousands of items I've sold. But it's good for a laugh anyway." So I was like, "What are you doing?"
I told you guys this story before. I know I've said it more than once. Um, I had a guy. This is years ago. This is before I was in the YouTube family, and when I did my listings, of course, I always had to do them talk to text, and um, it came out real bad, like the listing, and I didn't even realize it. So the guy's like, "Oh my God, your listing is like a 2 year old did it." I said, to be honest with you, it's actually third grade reading level because that's as far as I made it with my reading and writing. But if you'd like to continue to give me a hard time, I can go on disability and you can pay me that way.
Oh, you get a response.
I did. He messaged me, Eric. He bought stuff for me once or twice a year, and he'd message me and say, "Hey, how you doing? How's everything?" He'd message me on eBay.
I guess.
For like 3 or 4 years, he was my best friend. Because
Well,
it's like, leave me alone.
yeah, I don't know. For me, I've never understood the need to comment like rudely all the time.
What's up, Kevin? I try not to be rude. Like I try not to be rude, but sometimes they just get on your nerves.
No, I'm just saying, like, as far as like, if I'm shopping for something,
Yeah.
right? I'm not looking through people's listing to that degree and be like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," like keyboard warrior.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, yeah. Kevin said, "Love that, Leroy."
Yeah.
Tim's not here right now, Kevin. If he is, he's somewhere not in range.
Camera view. I watch Kevin's videos and I've shopped with Kevin quite a few times. And I'm thinking about it, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, I never see Kevin get upset. Have you seen Kevin get upset at a sale, Eric?
At a sale or a comment?
A live sale. No comments, goodness gracious. I wouldn't want his comments if they paid me for them.
During a live sale?
No, at a on site like garage sale, flea market, like when we're with them, when we've been with them. I never see him get upset.
Nah. He doesn't express it if he does till he gets back.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Yep.
I'll ask him when he comes back, Kevin.
I only get upset at Death Pile. That's funny, Kevin. He said he only gets upset at Death Pile and Tim's cheapness.
Yeah. Kat says she has a guy bugging her to drop the $8 shipping and do a local pickup. He lives over 90 miles away with California gas prices. Nope. Red flags all over it.
Oh, they ask you that on Facebook all the time. But anyway, do you deliver? I
No.
said, no. Actually, can you meet me in the living room?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even going outside.
I mean, I'm different. Of course, like I mean, if I was a lady, I may be a little different about some of that stuff, or if I lived in a different area. But here, man, I have people can do local pickup at my house.
I won't do that. Like, but mine's apartment. But like, I'll have them go to the main office, and I'll give them the main office address, and I'll leave a drive down there, and
Yeah,
then bring them. I usually just drive down there with the item, or walk down.
yeah. My people here, I've never had any creepy feelings about any of that.
Have you ever had creepy feelings going to a Facebook pickup? I know the answer to this one.
To a Facebook pickup,
Yeah, I have a few times.
I've not bought much on Facebook like that. I mean, I have, but most of the time, the area that I'm buying in, I already kind of know. Like, you can look at pictures on our Facebook and kind of, I get a pretty good idea where I'm headed. The last local pickup I got Facebook was the gated community. It was pretty ritzy. If the lemonade stand stinks, I'll let the kids hear about it. Knowing to throw it back at them, demand a refund plus interest. Yeah. He always says he got irritated at a state sale this past weekend, watching people rip tags off stuff and try to play it off at checkout.
Oh, I hate that too. Yeah.
I made some comments about integrity. Yeah, what frustrates me at estate sales is people going in your pile taking stuff. And it does happen.
What I do is when I go to state sales, I have a pile, and I always go to the linen area, and I grab a towel and I put my towel over my pile.
Yeah, Kat, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I don't worry about it as much. If I
I
was
don't worry about
somebody else, I would probably do a meet in a neutral area kind of situation. Just to be honest, most people that I meet, I have a little advantage over them.
it. Yeah, height and size.
Yeah, just for the most part.
And don't let me and Eric go to your garage sale.
Yeah. I tell you who else, man. Part time picker is a big dude. When me and Kevin went picking with him,
Or Paul or Philly Picker. He
Paul's big
yeah.
too, dude.
Yep. Yep.
He's a big guy.
Not anymore. He lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
We were at an event and he picked me up.
Yeah.
Like God. I think you were there at that one.
Yeah. I've literally had a couple argue over my hold pile about what to steal off the hold table. Ironically, antique Bibles, they probably needed them more than me. Yeah, true.
Ooh.
Hey, I tell you a funny one for me. Someone picked something out of my pile and dropped their wallet in.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I when I saw what it was, I opened it up and I was like, it was this lady. She's kind of notorious at one of our sales for doing that. He's like, "Oh, I appreciate it so much," but I'd already went over to her pile because I saw something that was in my pile, and it got transferred to her pile. So I'd already went and got it. I was like,
I
"That's
I had a friend at the flea market the other day. I think I got him in trouble with his wife. They have they have a big huge setup and they're moving. They got four spots and I go over on the walk on the side of his trailer to go to a spot and he had his padlock with his keys in the padlock, his truck keys, every key, right? And I took the keys out and I said, "Hey, I think you might not want to do that." I said, "I think I'm gonna get one of you guys in trouble." He was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, I think maybe you should take the keys out of the padlock. And he got offensive in the beginning, like, "Oh, well, why would you do that? Why would somebody do that?" And then the wife was like, "Oh, really?" And then I walked away, and I could just hear them bickering. The rest of the day, I said, "Oh, I think I got somebody in trouble." Because if you tick me off and I didn't like you as a vendor, I will take your keys and throw them in the woods. I promise you, I can give you a bad day. I've done it in the union more than once. I promise.
Mm.
I had a superintendent. He was the meanest superintendent. Well, one day he couldn't find his keys.
Yeah, Chad says he only does it at his house. He's tired of wasting time waiting on people to show up. Yeah. Timothy had said that for an extra $20 for every 5 miles, including round trip, I'll deliver. Sure, I deliver. Only done one meetup to sell something, but people would not think that I'm a black belt. Yeah, Kelly. Kelly allowed to put something on somebody if they showed up acting crazy. Better you got them to bickering with each other than have someone else take those skis. But
That's what I said. They were my friends, so I was like, I was just telling them because I've been that guy that took your keys before. Eric, my battery is getting super. It's blinking. I'm gonna try
Tim,
to get back on. I don't
all
know
right,
though.
I guess Tim. Kevin said should Turner sell us Malik Willis cards?
Absolutely.
That was the question. Yeah.
Josie wants me to find the leaf blower. I can't find it.
Jimmy. Jimmy, you should come through. We're short staffed today, bro. Uh,
Where is Cernoch today?
I don't. I don't know.
Oh, so much to pack.
Sitting in a rest stop somewhere in Kentucky.
Cernoch is?
No, Jimmy is
Where's Jimmy going? What are you doing out there, Jimmy?
Kentucky.
Oh, and Jimmy, what is this Route 40 y'all was talking about on Buy It All podcast?
Yeah, I was out of town last week. I think we all had a crash week.
Yeah.
We were on vacation, unannounced.
I wish I was on vacation. God, I went inside to get something and then I totally forgot it because I got sidetracked by the leaf blower after this. Jesus.
Oh wow! I'll tell him about it when he comes back. I looked up the Route 40. Visiting my brother in Georgia on my way out. Gotcha. Getting a steady stream of car parts. Should I open another eBay store or just for parts? Um, I don't know. I sell them on my regular eBay store. Like you already got history there and feedback. It's probably better to keep them there. That's my opinion. I've never tried to. I opened a second store one time, but it was too much to keep up with having two eBay stores. Hey, the Route 40 starts in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, I thought about that. I thought that's what that was.
Maryland, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois.
When is it?
May 28th through June 1st. Kevin said, shh. I know, Kevin, that's a lot of states. I don't think anybody run into. Memorial Day weekend.
Oh yeah, that'll fly over real well with the wife.
She'd be like, why in the world are we going to Baltimore? I don't know. Sidetracked by the leaf blower.
Yeah.
Is anyone familiar with the little miniature animals that are supposedly hand painted in Brazil? Some research says they're marbles, but I'm not finding anything on eBay or the best way to search. Our best way to search. Little miniature animals. What are they made out of?
That's what they're trying to figure out.
Marble?
Um, Try alabaster instead of marble.
Yeah, it sounds like a LaDonna thing for sure. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. People have them on Etsy. Hold on, it's going to take me a second because I'm on the camera delay program. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hopefully, my phone's in the right place. We're on super slow delay. Super slow delay. There you go. That's what they look like. Oh, sorry. Is that the one, Brandon? Let me see what you sent me on IG. Yeah, they're calling them marbles as well on Etsy. Brazil marbles animal figurine set, hand painted. Um, Interesting. Okay, I'm looking at the page. Let's see if I can put it on the. Hmm. I can't get it to come up. Yeah, I don't know what they're made of, but
I would try alabaster.
can you see the picture though?
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Try. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell by the picture, but I would try alabaster. I would try soapstone.
Yeah, they may be resin. They may be some type of like PVC. I don't know if they're hard or what you feel like, what they feel like. Yeah, they call them marble, but like marbles. But uh,
Ask Chad. What did Chad say?
Chad just showed me. Um, pictures. It said miniature hand painted animals from Brazil, often made from ceramic, clay, or wood. Ceramic or porcelain, blah, 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 clay, terracotta, or wood.
Oh no.
Oh, look at this. Small marble sized animal miniatures from Brazil are often made from repurposed vintage marbles or handcrafted from natural Brazilian gemstones, crystal,
Interesting.
agate, soapstone. These pieces are typically around 1 inch tall, include hand painted details or natural marbling patterns, but the ones he looks like don't look like they're like all that natural looking. I mean, maybe those striped marbles could be the gemstone and clay. Other miniatures use a combination of clay and natural stones like agate. Is that right? Obsidian,
Agate. Agate. Agate.
rhodo something, quartzite. Yeah, that's what they're showing. That's what they're saying. So like it's like they add the other part possibly back with clay or something, like the heads and that kind of thing. It's almost like if you could take the body part. Let's see if we can. Oh, that looks funky. Like the main body part, the round part being a marble, and then adding the stuff to it. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Hey, Brad, good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. That's what Chad had to say. So, oh yeah, yep. It looks like they've added the other pieces onto the round sphere. So, like this is a close up. Like so, it looks like it's added the marble, has added the extra piece. I see, said the blind man. Hey, see. Yeah, so that's what they're doing is painting and gluing, or so they're probably a mixture of some type of ceramic or clay on top of what's there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Shh. 100-degree weather starting tomorrow. Yikes. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Arizona. They're saying California and Arizona winter weather is gone. Uh, yeah, that's a good thinking, Brandon. Stay 80 here at the beach, and my kids will hit 100 a bit inland. Yikes. Yeah, it got a little warmer here, but not that kind of warmer. Thunder? You might be in the wrong chat, buddy.
What did he say?
Can I get a $2 Amazon coupon?
A $2 what?
Amazon coupon.
Oh no, sorry, don't have those.
Yeah. It really don't matter how many times you ask for it, buddy. We're still not going to give you one. So, oh, he says, oh yeah, spring break brings out the kids trolling. Uh, yeah, our kids' spring break ain't till the week of Easter here. Leroy said he'll give you one. Just give him a call. There's some guys that have that do this at 1 o'clock. They have lots of gift cards over there. Just follow Blood, Sweat, and Sell. Sue got him. She squashed the bug. Leroy said he'd give him an Amazon coupon and a free knuckles sandwich. Mm. Oh me. Mm. Yeah, Cernoch sent a message that said that he had to take his dog Gizmo to the vet emergency visit Sunday night, and said he hasn't ate or drank anything since till this morning. He finally had some water, so he said he's
That's
been
good.
staying up with him, making sure. So
It's nothing tougher. I tell you. The worst feeling in the world. Ugh.
um, Cat said it makes me giggle to hear my kids complain about all the kids out on spring break. What goes around comes around. Uh, all right, I think my guy's down to cutting the meat of the tree. You just see if he drops it on the porch.
These things drive me absolutely nuts. These like plastic strap things they put on boxes. They're the most annoying thing to try and throw away. You can't just put them in a trash can.
That was weird.
Oh, all right. Packing, packing, packing. Lots of packing. Has anybody asked their post office when they're getting uh ground advantage boxes? They looked at me like I was crazy yesterday. Of course, Kat, it does. It does. But we have to remind ourselves when we got to do the work that's not the fun stuff. All right? You ever go to pull something, pull an order, and then see another item while you're pulling that order and think to yourself, how the hell has this item not sold yet? Every day, says Chris. Every day. It kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier in the day. It's like sometimes you buy something and you're like, oh, this is a no brainer. And then 6 months later, you're like, why do I still have this? Yeah, that's so. I'm getting ready to. Josie and I are getting ready to move. I don't know if I mentioned this publicly yet, but Josie and I are getting ready to move. Um, so once again, if you guys have been following me for the 6 years I've been doing this full time, I am always having to move my setup. So once again, we're going to be moving. So the shed, short lived. I'm going to be doing a full blown inventory transfer. I might run like a moving sale and try and just like get a fresh start again. Just keep certain items. So it'll be interesting to see how much stuff in here is not listed. I hope it's not a lot. Maybe I hope it is a lot. We'll see. So we'll see. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, they should be. I mean, it gets to a point sometimes where I have also become a lot less attached to my inventory. So if I have had something for a long time and I get an offer, and sometimes it just depends on the day how I feel. I might just be like, screw it. Let's just take the money and run and move on. And I think that does help sometimes, knowing how much I pay for stuff. It makes that a little bit easier. It's interesting because we had this conversation on the sports card podcast that I do with Carrie and Rod, and we talked about how you know when a card dealer tells somebody, I can only sell it for this amount because I have this amount of money into this purchase, right? Even though the value of it that they're asking for is higher than what the market value is, they are so married to the fact that they paid so this amount for it that they can't accept anything less. They can only accept more. And so as a reseller, and what's interesting is that I had a difference of opinion on this to a certain extent on this show maybe like a year ago with Bearded Picker about how because you don't want to you don't want to mess up the market, right? Like if something is worth something, it should you should sell it for what it's worth. But in the grand scheme of things, we all know something is only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. I do think that there is a problem with undercutting the market based on what's listed. I think that that's wrong. But if somebody sends you an offer, at least it shows up as a sold comp as an offer taken. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. I'm rambling all over the place here. My point is by being a cheap skate like myself, it does make it a little bit easier to not be married to your inventory as long as some other people may be. Sometimes you just got to cut the weight and move on. You can use that money towards a bill. You can use that money to buy other inventory. A lot of different things you can do with it. So now, obviously, like there are cutoff points. But I mean, if you've had something for a year and then you've had it at a price and you put it on sale and nobody buys it over and over and over again, obviously the price isn't right, in my opinion. So I wish the slowdown country home was calling my name, and I wish we were moving to another country, but no, we're moving uptown DC. We're gonna turn this place into Airbnb, I think, and then we're gonna move uptown. We're gonna move back with into Josie's parents' house until they move out, and that'll allow us an opportunity to save some money to buy a house outside of DC.
Yeah, our neighbor's pretty nervous over there. That tree that we have has limbs over top of the fence out there. So he's over there like kind of a little panic going on.
Can imagine.
I'm like, this is what these guys do for a living, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they ain't trying to buy anybody's fence.
I'm
How
not
old?
sure. I haven't heard about it, Brandon. And yes, I know, Kat. I know. I know, Kat. It's the story of my life. But got to do what's best for the family, right?
So, have you guys officially found a place?
Well, we're gonna move in with Josie's parents
Gotcha.
until they leave.
They moving back to like DR or what?
They're thinking of that's the plan eventually. Yeah.
I gotcha.
So
So, do you guys have your house on the market already, or what?
no, I think we're gonna make it an Airbnb.
Gotcha.
I cannot find a box for this.
I will say Airbnb is better than long term.
Yeah, our neighbor does it, so he's been helping us out with it.
Hey, before you set it up, let me send you a link.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Plus, if you guys need any help with anything, like just call and ask. We can.
Yeah.
I've went through enough of it now to get a better understanding of how it all operates. Some things to do and not do.
Oh yeah, Chad. When we got back from there, I was just like, man, it's really tempting to live there in the DR. I mean, we have family down there already, and it's like,
Dude, I can see you out there slinging on one of them roadside stands.
that's the cool part. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of opportunity down there to kind of, you know, start your own business.
Hey, I tell you a business for you down there. Getting ahead of the curb on some baseball signatures.
Yeah, no lie.
Like, how does Tim got all these autographs? Oh, he got that from that kid when he was 12. Yeah, I know guys that have moved to South America and all that.
So two of our friends who were just the husband and wife who were just here from Vermont for Camden's birthday. They just got back from a trip they went to Vietnam, Thailand, and Japan. And they said it was insanely inexpensive. They stayed at like a 5-star hotel for like $40 a night.
Yeah, I imagine Vietnam and Thailand. I would think that Japan would be more expensive, but
Yeah, Japan is more expensive those relative to Thailand and Vietnam, but
yeah.
it's still less expensive than it is here in America.
Oh yeah. Well, plus if they're used to being up there with you guys, I know y'all's is DC's usually pretty expensive all the way around. Any
So
city, the prices are up.
yeah, it is. It's like it, it's tough, man. It's so expensive to live anywhere these days.
What
Unless
I see overseas is if you eat American, it's more expensive.
oh yeah.
But if you go to like the local spots, yeah,
The husband was telling me they ate at a Michelin star restaurant. I can't remember if it was in Thailand or Vietnam, and it was $30 for both of them at a Michelin star restaurant.
hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. You're not even getting an appetizer.
No, you won't even get in the door.
That's a you pay more for parking to get in the.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. Hey, that was what was funny when I went to Alabama that time. Me and Leroy. Oh man, we go to this restaurant to eat. It may have been the year before. We go to this restaurant to eat, and Colton told us, he said, "Yeah, there's." I was like, "Well, what's there to eat around here?" He said, "Well, there's kind of a fancy restaurant over there at the water, but it's kind of expensive." And we went over there. The most expensive thing on the menu was $15. But then
Sign me up.
you go to other restaurants, it's like $5 still for a plate. You're like $6, and I was like, "What in the world?" I mean, like now. I mean, you get lunch anywhere here, it's $20 even
Yeah.
for yourself. I tell you what, I wouldn't want that dude's job that's out there cutting that tree, but it's pretty interesting what they do, climbing all up in there. August 21 through 23rd.
New offer.
I'm way down. Hey, Josh, shop. Thanks for coming through. I've been taking some crazy offers lately. I'm like, we're on sale, bud. We're trying to get stuff moved out.
I forget that plate. Ugh. Sold a lot of like breakables this weekend. It's been a while since I sold a lot of breakables. Sold 2 teacups, plate, a vase, glass figurine.
Mm. Sold a pair of baseball cleats.
Nice. Getting that time.
Yeah, they started. Hey, my niece just started playing soccer at high school. She's a freshman. Scored her first goal yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah,
I will tell you, I'm like speaking of spring, I'm like looking at like my golf clubs, what I have left in inventory.
yeah.
I only have 13 golf clubs in inventory left in my inventory right now.
I've got a load still. That's crazy to me. Them running an indie race in DC. That's nuts.
I'm curious. I the thing
How
is
bad is
crazy.
the traffic going to be there, bro? Like,
I've never heard of. I haven't even heard of it yet, and I have no idea where that's even possible to do. There's like that just seems crazy to me. There's no way. There's no possible way you could run an indie race in DC. I'm thinking, like in my mind, I'm like, where are they going to do that?
I'm trying to look at where it says.
The streets aren't. You can't fit more than 2 cars in a street.
Bruh, the course is around the mall.
Around the mall.
Pennsylvania Avenue, 9th Street, 7th Street, Independence Avenue, and 3rd Street. They basically are going to circle the National Mall.
That's going to be absolute disaster. I can't even begin to tell you how much of a disaster that's going to be. I'm not even going to. I'm going to keep my mouth shut, but I have a feeling whose idea this was, and they probably didn't think it through.
Here it is right here.
What's that?
Here it is right here. There's the layout. Hold on. Let me add it. Where's it at?
Wait, is that me moving it? Oh, it is me moving it. Sorry.
I was trying to shrink it, but
When is this happening?
August.
That's going to be an absolute disaster.
I believe August. Let's see. Yeah, August 23rd or 22nd, 23rd.
Is it a sanctioned race? Like, how many people are racing, or is it just like an
The
exhibition?
American Le Mans series raced in DC in 2002. They said was they had done it once before. But this event will be part of the 250th anniversary celebration
Oh
signing of
God. Yeah.
independence. They call it
Absolutely.
the Freedom Grand Prix.
Remind me to
Like
go out of town during that.
yeah, 2002.
I don't know how they could do that.
Oh, they've got a picture further down. Hold on, let me see if it'll. Well, yeah, they showed it, man. They put up the barrier and all that. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that's nonsense, is what that is. I mean, I'm sure it'd be cool to watch, maybe, but I want to be out of town for during that celebration weekend or whatever the hell they're doing. I'll probably go to the beach or something because it's just gonna make it's gonna like that weekend with all that. It's just gonna be impossible to get around anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you're gonna have all those like loony people here, probably. Like, I don't want to be. I don't want to be here for that. Because I'm sure they're gonna be doing like parades and all types of crazy stuff for what is this Freedom? What did they call it? Freedom 2025.
it's the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I do not want to be here for that. 4th of July is already enough of a madness here. I can't imagine what it's going to be like for that.
They said it's the same people that do that own the Capitals, the Wizards, and the Mystics. That company, MSE. They're
Yeah,
the
Ted Leonis is the owner of all.
yeah, so they're the ones that are basically like supporting the thing. That will be kind of crazy. I mean, just driving in DC. Hey, my pastor friend Raja, when we went to DC when he was here, and we were walking back. You know, like when you go up to the White House, like if you're in that lawn area where the Christmas tree is and all that, like there's that big open field or whatever. So we were walking back from over there, and he disappeared. I was like, "Where'd this guy go?" And I'm like yelling for him. I was like, "Where are you at?" Dude's over there picking up like walnut seeds to carry home. He's got his pocket full of that stuff. I was like, "Man, somebody's gonna arrest you, bro! Like, put you on the ground."
Oh man.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, he's cracking me up. Yeah, top speed 30 miles an hour. That's what Cat said. It'll be tough, ain't no doubt. I mean, just driving around the mall out there to try to find parking places is ridiculous.
I just listed these two cards, and they're giving me like people are giving me like ridiculous like low ball offer, like crazy. Sometimes it's just like it doesn't bother me, but
You know what's weird for me? So, like Elizabeth City, Walmart, like I've been there before and bought cards. There, I went in there the other day. They were like blown, like gone, like there's nothing there. And then I go to other WalMarts and like of course all the Pokemon stuff's blown, but like everything else is there, like everything.
yeah.
I'm like, is retail just got that bad? That is,
Well, the thing, the big difference is like with Pokemon and like One Piece, like that retail is like flippable, but like sports cards, the error of like flipping retail for profit is gone, and
haven't
the price of retail has gone up.
Yeah,
You
and
remember how cheap it was back in the
yeah,
day, right? It was like $25 for a blaster, like
yep,
40, $50 for a Mega.
yeah. Stinking Zion.
It's like 40. It's like $40 for a blaster box now, and some products it's like $75 for a Mega box.
Yeah,
It's not affordable anymore like that.
I bought I bought that big box of Pokemon, and it was like $50, but it's selling for over 100.
Yeah,
And then the other, I bought a couple little things, but you know what? They still don't have the register right for that stuff. Every box you ring up just says Pokemon, Pokemon. I was like, that's crazy. I still maintain people are stealing a bunch of the retail anyway
for sure.
because when you go on eBay and they're at a cheaper price than what the retail costs, free shipping. I was like, dude, even if you're a dealer, you ain't getting it that cheap. Like,
Yeah. Do you still have all those Bowman baseball boxes, Eric?
I sold quite a few of them. I don't know what I got left. Let me see if I got any more. No, the bin is gone. We got some Tops Chrome baseball. One box.
Topps Chrome or
Yeah, Tops Chrome baseball. One blaster.
okay.
Hey, I've got one of these left. I know it's got a show Otani in it.
What is it?
It's that Gems of the Game.
Oh,
CGC show Otani in there.
but it might not be a Shohei Otani. It might just should be showing him as an example of one of the cards you can get.
I don't know. I opened one other one and he was in there. And then, like, when I looked at all the listings, everybody was saying that that's what's in there.
Interesting.
If I don't sell that other one, I'll probably end up opening it too.
His stuff is absolutely through the roof right now.
I don't even know where I put the one that I opened. What are we going to do with it, man? Dude, I'm hoping that Caitlin Clark gets back on a roll when she gets back. They get back playing. I've got a bunch of her cards. Well, Lisa Dare said top speed on that race is 185. 1.6 mile track, buddy. That's moving around that little area.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have your Airbnb up that weekend, there.
Yeah, no lie.
You probably get big bucks.
No lie.
That's one of them weekends where people Airbnb out regular houses. So like, I'm getting out of the city.
Exactly. 1000%.
I think a lot of people do that when things come to their towns. You said most hair sales are coming from Etsy lately.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, I broke down and bought. Well, bought is not the right term, but some Poshmark boxes. I ordered some. I had a Poshmark sale, so I felt justified in doing so. Oh wow! Lisa said my brother won the Indy 500 for Roger Penske in 2006.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got you. Cat said they're USPS boxes just distributed by Flashmark, the property of USPS, and that's why we can use them for every platform without guilt.
You tell him. You tell him.
You said there was saying that was kind of rare for an American driver back then to,
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure. Back alley trash and treasure. Thanks for being here.
What's up, Steve? How you doing, bud? Oh yeah, I can probably use that. Moving some proper antiques here. This thing's probably like 125, 130 years old.
Wow.
Had it for forever. So glad it's gone.
Tim, I'm gonna have to cut things short. I gotta go outside. Make sure I don't hit the fence.
All right, sounds good. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us as always. Everybody enjoy the rest of their week. Have a good sales week, good productive week. Don't forget to smile. Goes a long way, folks.
There you go. Have a good one. See you next week.